Hey everybody, it's Maya Zahira, and it's been a really long time since I've done a Facebook Live on this Facebook group. As you might guess, it's cold out here in Kansas on the Kansas prairie. If I were out walking out and about, I probably wouldn't have all this on. I was sitting in the sun a little bit earlier, and it was definitely warmer over there. But I've been just sitting down at my computer. Actually, I've got my fingerless gloves on. I just, I don't like being cooped up inside, and I've got some work to do here on my laptop. My favorite place to work is on the front porch, and this is why I can't wait till spring. I'm actually a little bit colder than most people are. I kind of run cold. So anyway, I was just out here. It's like a sunny day, and I sat out in the sun and did some meditation and some personal clearing. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna grab my computer. Anyway, I just posted something in our Facebook group, and I thought I would just hop on here and do a Facebook Live real quick and just say hi to you all. I know that I haven't been very active on this group for a while. I was focusing on my other group, which is Psychic Protection Sanctuary. And that group is to help people who are going through psychic attack and having like real serious issues. That the people who need that know that they need that, right? And other people don't need that. So this group is more about spiritual empowerment in general. So that can be like helping you figure out what's not working in your life and clearing it out, helping you get clear on what you do want for your life, helping work on clearing past traumas. One of the things that I see in my other group, the people who are going through the really intense stuff, is there's a history of, there's a pattern of not being in their power. And I used to be that way too. It's been a conscious growth process for me, and I'm still working on it every day. When I was doing my meditation just now, I was working on my chakra system. Especially, I could feel some things going on in my solar plexus chakra because I had an interaction with somebody earlier today that was hard. And so it's a process, right? Learning to become more empowered and, stronger. And it's really a holistic process of working on healing those past wounds, working on healing those beliefs that were implanted into you that really don't serve you at all. And so this group is about that. This group is about that process of personal transformation and healing. So this group will be helpful to those who are in the other group as well, and those who aren't called to be in that group, but just want to work on the personal transformation. So anyway, we are gearing up. Oops. Let me get my computer back here. We're gearing up for a special event that I have been planning, and it's called the 14-day Spiritual Empowerment Activation with Maya Zahira. That's me. And it is basically a 14-day online class, and it's going to be via Facebook Live. I'm pretty sure 100% of it is going to be Facebook Live. If there's any change to that, I will let you know. And I am going to take you through step by step. Every day we will have a class, and I'm going to take you through this whole process of looking at and shifting various different aspects of your life. Not just spiritual empowerment, but anyway, I don't want to give it all away, but we're going to be diving into a lot of stuff. There's going to be personal evaluation, and some really good juicy work. I tend to kind of go long on my classes, so these are not going to be 5-minute things. I don't know, when I get on and start talking on a topic, rarely is it less than 30 minutes. It's usually an hour. So start to plan in your mind. I know everybody's busy, but start to think about setting aside some time. It's 14 days. What is the start date? I need to look here. Oh, my fingers are frozen. My computer is super slow right now. Anyway, I think it's the 7th. It's the Monday after New Year's Day. So yeah, my computer is so crazy slow right now. So think about setting aside time, even if you can't join live. And I'm still working on exactly what time of day we're going to do it. The time that I'm leaning for is 4 p.m. Central Time. Because that's when I can be available every single time rather than changing the time around every day. But I know not everybody's off work, so I'm still kind of pondering that. I might do 4 p.m. every day, or I might shift and do sometimes later, but the replay will always be available, and so you can participate no matter what. And the dates are, I don't even have the date in front of me. Starting on January 7th. I had it right. Okay, so starting on January 7th, and then 14 days, but we will take weekends off. So it'll be during the week. And I also just posted a question on our Facebook group. And it says, as we gear up for the 14-day spiritual empowerment activation coming in January, now is the time to begin thinking about where your life might be feeling out of alignment. Now, one way that you can figure this out is by tuning into what Abraham Hicks calls your emotional guidance system. So if you're feeling stress or tension about something in your life, if you're feeling depressed about something in your life, if you're feeling angry about something in your life, if you're having any of those so-called negative emotions, and there's nothing wrong with those emotions, by the way, but if you're having any of those emotions that are not pleasant, then that is your clue, that's your key, that there's something that's out of alignment. So now, those of you who are in the group early, because you guys are the early birds, you get more time and more space, more mental and emotional space to kind of sit with this for a little while. What is feeling out of alignment for you? What, what's making you feel mad, resentful? Is there anything about your life that's making you feel resentful? Anything that feels stressful, causing anxiety? All of those are signs that something is needing to shift. Okay, so right now is your opportunity to think about what might be out of alignment, what's feeling out of sync for you. Okay, so right now it's time to get clear about what those things are. It's okay if you don't know how to shift it yet, because I'm going to help you with that as we go into the challenge. Or you can jump ahead, and once you realize what's not working for you, if you are clear about what a step or steps that you need to make to change it, go ahead. You don't have to wait for me. You don't need my permission to do anything. Go right ahead and do it. So once again, the 14-day spiritual empowerment activation is going to be really powerful. I mean, it's going to be just as in-depth and shifting as one of my paid programs. Okay, so I'm going to be giving you 110%, as I always do for all my students, and it's absolutely free. So all you have to do is just be in the Facebook group that I'm doing this Facebook Live in right now, which is the Spiritual Empowerment Community with Maya Zahira, the Spiritual Empowerment Community. So hello to all of you already in the community. I think I might go ahead and post this. Oh, my kitty is cold. I think I might go ahead and post this video elsewhere so other people can see it and learn more about the I've got a hair on my face, and learn more about the challenge. So more people who are interested can participate. So hello to any of you seeing this video elsewhere as well. Let's say hi to, we've got a few people who jumped on. This was an unscheduled Facebook Live. So hi to Stacy and Marla and Roberta and Sherry. Good to see you on here. And if you ladies and gentlemen and everybody, everybody is welcome to this group, by the way. Some of you who've known me for years, I think this group used to be kind of a women's circle kind of orientated kind of group. It's not anymore. Over the past, I don't know, 2 years, I think it is, I've shifted to working with everybody. And I love, there's something very sweet and special and unique about working with groups of just women. At some point in the future, I may have a little women's retreat or something, because it is very special and there's nothing else like it. But what I've come to realize over the years, I would hear, I'm going to go on a tangent right here. This is off topic, but I would hear women complaining about how the men in their life just weren't really at the same spiritual level. And I get it. I totally understand. And I would hear these conversations when I'd be having a women's circle, and maybe it would be before the circle started and some people were chatting amongst themselves. And yet there would be men who would contact me and they would say, I'm really focusing on my spiritual journey, on my transformational path, but are there any men's groups? Are there any like everybody groups? And I was like, oh, I don't know. Like occasionally I would hear about a group, and anyway, coming full circle here, what I came to realize is that we all need this. Again, there's a very special energy with women's circles, but truly all of us need this kind of personal transformation, whether it's women, men, non-binary, like everybody, all beings. We need this work, right? So here we are. Anyway, I do love to go on tangents. I love to tell stories, but I always come back to my original point, which is my point here was going to be, if you're watching this and you can think of anybody in your life that you think would enjoy this, go ahead and share the event with them. Go ahead and send them the information. Actually, you can send them to my website, which is www.psychicprotectionsanctuary.com. That's psychicprotectionsanctuary.com. And if they look at the, scroll down and look at the announcements, and there's an upcoming event, or it says the 14-day challenge. So they can click on there for more info and the link to the Facebook group and everything. So the easy access point is to just send them to my website, or you can go find that link for them, the direct link to the announcement, and send it to them. So psychicprotectionsanctuary.com, look in the sidebar, there's an announcement for this upcoming event. And remember, it's totally free, so everybody can participate. In the past, sometimes I've gone ahead and sent out daily emails with the replays. I'm not going to do that this time. So just being on my email list will not do it for you. You won't be able to participate that way. You have to actually come into the Facebook group and watch the videos there. Again, it's the Spiritual Empowerment Community with Maya Zahira. That's a free Facebook group. So if you're watching this and you're not already in that group, you can go ahead and click to join. You do need to answer the questions that I ask when you click join. There's a couple of questions that pop up. That's because nowadays there's a lot of robots and spammers out there. I have to make sure you are a real human being. So back to the homework. I was a school teacher 25 years ago, you guys. So I still love giving homework. So your homework is to really tune into your emotional guidance system and notice where you might be having some uncomfortable emotions. And that is the key to leading you to what might be out of alignment for you in your life right now. And just sit with that a bit. And if some solutions come to you, go for it and start working on it. If not, that's okay. You can keep sitting with it and sending it grace, asking for assistance from your spiritual support team, whatever that might be for you. And we are going to do some juicy work together in January 2019. So come and join us. And again, if you're watching the replay, I think you'll still be able to find this by following the instructions that I just gave. So hello to everybody and sending you all my love. I hope you're all safe and warm. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Sending you all my love.